These new Dress and Brush dolls just released, but have you noticed they're holding a dark secret? It's been right in front of us, but no one noticed. What's up, besides back with the new Lana lore video. Make sure to stick to the end of this video because I just saw something about this lore I've been speculating about for a while. So Dress to Impress has been a vital part of Roblox, generating billions of visits, so it's only a matter of time before they release some toys. There are these new blind box toys. They were announced April 4th, but they've been popping up in stores all over the world. This first release are mini mystery dolls. There are 10 dolls, each with special codes for custom makeup, but 2 of them are rare secret toys. They're Lana and Lena from the Dress to Impress lore. Let's talk about these two. Lana, the real Lana, was the soul of the Dress to Impress salon until she vanished. Replaced by doppelgangers, caged in a basement, her story's a nightmare woven into the game's code. Then there's Lena, her twisted personality, a nail tech with fingers that stretch farther than a smile. In the game, they're tied to portal, mazes, and this mysterious guy named Agamemnon. But here in the real world, they're in your hands. These blind box dolls are rare. Only a few people will get them, and they're a bit different. Lana's got her bun and white turtleneck, clutching a tiny book. Lena's got her tank top and jeans, and she's also holding a book. Cute accessories, right? Wrong. These books are the key to something ancient. So the Lana and Lena dolls come with a book. Now this is interesting because we learned Lana was obsessed with her Greek tales book as a kid. On Lana's book is an apple. Lana being an apple symbolizes the start of this lore. We found out as a kid Lana was lured by Agamemnon to eat an apple that ended up poisoning her. This started Lana's curse, causing her to become ill. However, not only was she ill with allegedly cancer, but she was plagued with this curse. It's like Agamemnon was jealous. Every person Lana would get close with would start acting different. It was slow at first, but then they would become aggressive and turn into these creatures, unrecognizable, destroying anyone in their paths. Lena's book has a moon on it. I think this symbolizes the blood moon. In the Halloween update, we travel through a maze to find Lena. She uses the blood moon to call upon Agamemnon, transforming her into this demon witch creature. I think this blood moon gave her the strength to turn into this being. Some witches believe the full moon properties allow their powers to be the strongest. So this was the perfect moment for Lena to transform into her final form to defeat us. A blood moon is when the veil between worlds thins and portals open. What's really interesting is when you merge Lena and Lana's book, it shows a spiral portal, exactly like the one in the Lana lore games where the doppelgangers were able to slither through. It's like it's a map that shouldn't exist. I think this is showing Lena and Lana are two sides of the same coin. I think that they're connected through Agamemnon. I think Lena and Lana are Agamemnon's daughters. I go into way more detail in my other video, but in Greek mythology, Agamemnon has 2 daughters. I think Lana was the one that was supposed to be sacrificed while Lena is the other daughter. Lena's the forgotten child that just wants to make her dad Agamemnon proud, even if it means taking out her sister. Sounds like Lena's upset that she didn't get her dad's approval. However, if Lena and Lana weren't sisters, I think it's possible that Lena is Hecate. She's the goddess of magic and witchcraft, and she's deeply tied to the moon, especially in its more darker and mystical aspects. She helps run the underworld, which is where I think the fortress takes place. And this lines up perfectly with Lena helping Agamemnon run the fortress, aka the underworld. Now, each Dress to Impress doll comes with a unique code that unlocks custom makeup. What's really interesting is the Lana and Lena ones come with 2 different makeup choices. Lana's comes with her new face, the one that belongs to the doppelgangers, with that weird nose. We haven't been able to recreate her face, but now with this new code, you'll be able to if you can snag this doll. She also has the star makeup, which I think is a reference to Style Showdown, which is also interesting because I don't think this is Lana and Style Showdown. And Lena's comes with this creepy face. I wonder if Lena will have this face the next time we have to battle her. I think it's really interesting that the books combined show this picture, because in Dress to Impress, this portal is how the doppelgangers invade. These clones of Lana spawned by Agamemnon trap her soul and wreak havoc. It's been hidden in the game before, and I wouldn't be surprised if we find it hidden in the next Dress to Impress update. I think in the Petal update, we're gonna get a continuation of the Lana lore. Previously, when Lena took over the salon, we saw Lana trapped in a cage. I think think we're gonna get something similar to this, possibly even creepier. I think there will be a change in Dress to Impress. Something similar to like when they added that creepy basement. However, I wouldn't be upset if they re-added this basement because it had some really good lighting. In this update, I don't think we're gonna save Lana, but I think we will get clues as to where she is. Maybe it has something to do with whoever freed Nelly. I think in this new update, we need some context clues to explain officially what is happening. I would love an explanation for this Greek temple cutscene and Nelly because there's a lot of unexplained events. And if we don't get some official answers soon, it's gonna get really confusing. However, if you are confused, I do have Lana lore playlist explaining the lore so far. I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that Lena has doppelgangers. I made a video explaining how Lena has doppelgangers, and I think we might get a confirmation on this in the update. People in my comments were saying Lana isn't gone and she's in Style Showdown. However, I don't think that's Lana. I think it's Lena. How can Lena be in Style Showdown pretending to be Lana and in the nail salon? I think this is explained by Lena having doppelgangers. I think this could also explain all the pictures with Lena replacing them, with Lena also having this creepy nose. Possibly a reference to how the fake Lana also has a nose. Maybe a bunch of Lena doppelgangers will start appearing, lurking in the shadows like how the Lana doppelgangers initially did. I think there's a good chance we will get a quest since Dress to Impress said they're looking for a scripter, which is someone who writes code. This might be code for a new quest. I've seen comments of people saying these Dress to Impress dolls will be the downfall of Dress to Impress, but I don't think so. The codes aren't for exclusive clothes, but for makeup. And even if they were for clothes, I don't think that's a bad thing. As long as they're reasonably priced, I don't see any wrong with it. However, I do think it will be pretty hard to get the Lena and Lana figures. But that's just what happens when you do blind boxes. I know I'm gonna have to buy at least 20 of these to get them. Make sure you're following because I'm pretty sure I'll have plenty of extra doll codes to give away to my followers. And my Snapchat followers will have an advantage because they're gonna see it first. I'm gonna post it first there, so make sure you're following so that you're one of the first to know when this giveaway is happening. I'm not surprised these are blind box toys. Blind box toys have been extremely popular recently, especially with these Labubus. I hope the Dress to Impress toys don't become rare like Labubus, because I just got my first Labubu and it was extremely hard to get. It got to the point where I just ended up paying $60 on StockX because every time I tried to go into the lives to get one, they would sell out in literally 0.2 seconds. I know Dress to Impress plans to release other types of dolls as well. I know Lana and her salon will have their own set with a bigger doll. I also heard Bratz will be making them, but that part I'm not sure about. I think that would be even more awesome than the blind box dolls. I would also love for them to expand into more characters from the Dress to Impress lore. I think next they should do Nurse Julie and Serena. Based on the Valentine's Day quest, the four of them have a bigger connection to the lore than we think. I would love for them to get their own dolls and hopefully get some more backstory on them. What Dress to Impress character would you like to see get a toy next? I'm pretty hyped for these upcoming Dress to Impress toys. However, if you do get a blind box, be careful because you never know what's gonna happen if you get Lena or Lana. So keep an eye out for them if you do. Let me know down below what you think of my theory and if you like the new Dress to Impress toys. I will definitely be responding to your comments. If you love Dress to Impress lore or other scary games, make sure to follow. When I do get to 50k followers on Snapchat, I'll be giving over 50 Dress to Impress game passes. So make sure to follow and the link is in the description. I'm giving these away as a thank you for everyone that's been supporting me and sticking to the end of my videos, because none of this would be possible without you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.